heading back. I'm a little more warmed up now than I was on my way up, but I'm not going to go any faster though. I'm just going to keep it slow, because after the rain, again, it just stopped raining maybe an hour ago, and there's puddles on the ground, and there's a lot of twigs in certain areas. There's a lot of twigs and acorns and stuff like that on the pavement, which makes it very slippery. So I'm not gonna zoom. I'm just gonna take my time and head back. As you can see, I don't know if you can see the wet marks on the pavement. It's slippery on rollerblades. That's almost like ice. And then there's a lot of twigs and leaves and acorns and all that other debris that fell on the ground because of the rain, because it rained pretty hard, and it was windy too, and it came down pretty hard. And so I'm just going to take my time. I was almost not going to come out tonight, because it was in the mid 90s earlier, and it was humid, it was hot. Then when it started downpouring again for about an hour and a half or so, it cooled things off. Now it's about 80, 85, 83, something like that right now. So it's not as bad. It's just that everything is, there's a lot of wet spots on the pavement, and there's a lot of leaves, there's a lot of twigs and branches and shit. And there's surprisingly, there's quite a bit of people walking. I didn't think there'd be too many people out today. It's another reason why I came out here tonight. As you can see, there's quite a few people on the trail, but it's not crazy busy either. And I'm taking my time, because again, there's a lot of wet spots, a lot of branches and people.
I know that coworker. He's on payroll.
One thing when you're riding these rollerblades, you got to be, see the twigs on the road, on the pavement, you got to be 100% focused. That's for sure. I got people coming up in front of me, two people and a dog. And I can tell, he sees me, they know I got a camera, he's gonna give me just enough room to get through. When you're riding these, knowing how to maneuver these is very important. And then there's dogs. And twigs. See these little twigs right here? There's not many of them, but I tell you, these little twigs, they can trip you up. It's another reason why I'm just kind of taking my time. I'm not trying to break any records. It's just as exhilarating going at a slower pace, because it's challenging. I mean, look at all the leaves on the ground and everything. You slip over these twigs. So you just 100% focused on what you're doing. Puddles, you got to watch out for. Passing on your left.
know, I'm sorry I was distant for a while. You guys know what I've been going through.
You see there's cracks on the sidewalk. And right here it's not too bad. And the reason why right here isn't too bad is there isn't any trees overhead, as you can probably see. So it's nice and smooth. There's no leaves, so I can move a little quicker. The thing about rollerblading, for me, why it's so exhilarating, is when you're on these things, the only thing you're focusing on is what you're doing. You're not focusing on anything else. You're not focusing on the plane that's just flying overhead. You're just focusing on your movements and the ground in front of you. I tell you, if I feel like I'm going to take a shitter, that's why I'm going to shut these off when I cross the street. Because if I do feel like I'm going to take a shitter, I'm going to throw this camera in the grass. That's the thing I think is going to get damaged probably more than anything else. I mean, I'm all padded up. I'm going to chill here for a minute. I'm going to cross the street. And then I'll tape myself on the other side.